Like I would see it in my head as like a performer, but I just
Hmm.
never took the opportunity to try it out. So like I've always had a love for music, and then one day I just decided I'm going to try this out because I've always had, especially my biggest, I would say my role model as far as music is Michael Jackson. So yeah,
Dude, I love Michael Jackson.
yeah,
I know we had a little chat um, before we start shooting. I was telling you about Michael Jackson, but
yeah,
hearing that you love Michael Jackson,
love it.
that's music to my heart.
Yeah.
Wow. Which songs? What are your favorite songs from Michael Jackson?
Oh man, I would definitely say my number one all time since I was a kid. I've always loved Thriller. Um, I would say PRT's up there. Lately, as I got older, I started listening to his newer music, but I'm always gonna be like his biggest fan of his older music for sure, especially like the Jackson 5 era.
Oh yeah.
Love that time period too.
That must have been a very interesting life for him, becoming super famous from a very young age.
Yeah.
And throughout his whole life, all he experienced was that. That must really shape somebody or an artist in
Yeah.
one way or another. Interesting. What elements do you think you got inspiration from when it comes to Michael Jackson? His songwriting, arranging, lyrics, melodies,
I think what got me hooked first was his definitely his dancing.
dancing.
His
Interesting.
definitely his dancing, and then of course his melodies for sure. They're just so catchy. I think yeah, Michael Jackson's just a brilliant artist all around. So it's like every aspect from him just inspires me. It
Oh
definitely
yeah.
does. Yeah.
Likewise, I loved every time I hear his songs. I can't help but notice all these layers, these three-dimensional elements
Yeah.
and that's I think him and Quincy Jones. I was telling you earlier,